opportunity. Wow. There we go.
Here it is.
Wow. Oh my gosh. How stylish is that?
Feel good?
Very much so.
Yeah.
It's very loud, huh?
Yeah, it's loud.
Louder than my drums, gee.
As long as they've been around, motorcycles have been a vehicle for self-expression. It's exactly why we wrench on bikes, chop them up, and make them our own. But there's more to it than that. It's the journeys and experiences that only motorcycles can provide. We're not just riding, we're riding our life stories, one unforgettable ride at a time. It's a life worth living and stories worth sharing. This is the third and final build in the Forge series, and we're in Prague. We are headed to the India motorcycle dealership. I'm gonna meet up with my good buddy, Ola Stengard, and Ronna, who is building a chopper for Mikkey Dee. He was the drummer of Motorhead, now he is the drummer for Scorpions, which is one of the longest standing rock and roll bands ever. Ronna Noren, legendary chopper builder, the right guy for the job, and this is the first new Scout that's been chopped up, like really the frame's been chopped, so this is a full-bore custom frame-up build.
This build is really special for a lot of reasons. For me personally, getting to work with Ronna again, when we picked Ronna, we were hoping that he was gonna go full in and see the opportunity that the new steel frame would offer. But then when you give it to someone to actually do that, and Ronna is very frank, you know, he will tell me when nothing is not good. But the first thing was like, dude, this is really good. The frame is really good. It's easy to work on. He was just, good. That's what I was hoping for.
Hey, hey.
All right. Here I am.
What's happening?
Wow.
Nice to meet you, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey. Yeah, good to see you. Shit, oh, we got the Swedes going here.
Are you coming straight from the venue now, or?
No, from the hotel.
All right.
Yeah, we play tomorrow. So we flew in from Warsaw yesterday,
Oh, okay.
and here we are.
All right.
And then tomorrow's the show.
Tomorrow's the show.
You guys are gonna come and see.
We're really looking forward to
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
It's a great show. You're gonna love this one.
I've always been a fan of Motorhead and listened to Scorpions for a super long time, and just kind of that whole era of rock and roll. You know, we're talking hard charging, you know, like rock and roll metal. So it's an honor to finally meet Mickey. I mean, you know, these guys have been watching him play forever.
When I was about 3 or 4 years old, I started playing drums, I mean, hitting things. I'm kind of from a drum family. My uncle and cousins, they are drummers. So it was always drums in my family. That's where it started. I got to hang out with them, bang on some real drums, and I was banging on everything that I could find, actually. I actually I wouldn't say turned Motorhead down, but I actually did. 3 times before I actually joined the band. They asked me in '86 to join the band. I was in King Diamond, and I said, look, with all the respect, I'm not ready for you guys, you know. I haven't earned my stripes on my shoulders yet, you know, and I'm so glad I waited. Eventually, when I joined the band, I thought I knew about what it would be like to join Motorhead, but I was maybe right with 5%. It was so incredible. And I'm so glad I got these years with the band and with Lemmy and Phil and Verso in the early days. And to be a part of changing the music as well, you know. It's just a memory for life, you know. And it created a backbone in me that you cannot you cannot buy for money. I'm glad I'm a part of this band and I can make a change for this band. That's what I want to do. I did for Motorhead, I did with King Diamond, and I'm sure doing my best here for Scorpions to have a positive impact in this band. I am the engine. Me and Pavel, we got to ride these guys. We got to push them. And the thing with the bike, I mean, just the torque, just the vibration, the power, and that's what I got behind these bad boys, you know. It rumbles pretty badass back there, I have to say. So I'm sure these guys and the motorcycles go very close together.
We're Swedish. He's a national treasure. And I've seen him so many times, from the smallest venues to the biggest ones. It's like all these things you can do, work with one of your best friends, give away a super cool, unique custom cycle Indian to Mikkey Dee. It's like, what beats that? Dude.
There's a lot of bikes here.
Your bike's not in here, Mickey.
No.
Oh, it's not?
Your bike's not.
It's
Actually,
very close.
okay, look behind you.
Oh yeah! Short guy, short bike. Enough waiting. Waiting for months. Wow. There we go.
Here it is.
Wow. Oh my gosh. How stylish is that? Wow. That's clean.
Yeah, sit on it and see how it feels.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
It's
Nice balance.
really light and easy to ride.
Yeah, nice
it's-
balance.
Yeah,
huh?
it's super easy to ride.
I can tell.
So
Wow, and see the paintwork here.
yeah,
Wow, cool. Nice color, huh?
Ronna, did you use the stock tank and you assessed the stock tank?
I take the stock tank,
Yeah.
just cut it down, so it's much smaller, so it fits a chopper better.
Oh, you sectioned it too.
Yeah.
Ah,
And spoke wheels.
Yeah, I think that's
Gotta
important.
have that, yeah.
I think that's important.
Yeah, really. I want to hear how it sounds.
yeah.
Pretty loud. Really cool.
Feel good?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very loud, huh?
Yeah, it's loud.
Louder than my drums, gee. Looking at the bike, you go, wow, okay. I wanted to look light, and this bike's got that.
The plan from the beginning was to strip down stock bike, make it as clean as possible. I start to stretch the frame and make a smaller gas tank, a bigger wheel, more air in it, so it feels lighter, and work on the triple tree, so get the trail right, so it handles really good. And of course, it has a little bit longer fork, the stance bike, and this is a twist on that.
Stan DeJong was one of the pioneers in the chopper scene back in the 60s. A very young Arlen Ness used to be a regular in his shop just to go there and get inspiration. That's how early Stan was. And one of his scouts had a lot of those cues that Ronna picked up on. You know, the dual pipes, a couple of inches over front end. The tank was really narrow. Also re-spoked wheels, front and rear. That's the stuff that Ronna gravitated to. I said, this is the bike that I really dig, and I can see me building a modern interpretation of this motorcycle. When you sweep your eyes over the bike, nothing really jumps out in a bad way. It's just totally consistent. They sit really, really well. And that, to me, is what sums up this bike. It's the stance, it sits right, it's like totally clean. That's what makes it so special.
Simplicity's complicated. It absolutely is when it comes to building simple-looking bikes. I mean, the tank is simple, the paint is simple, but this is a water-cooled American twin by Indian Motorcycles in a beautiful chopper chassis, so that's a lot of goodness all smashed into one package.
riding it the whole day was another experience, you know. It's really light handled, has a great balance, and I enjoy that.
You can see that he really liked it and kept coming up. It's like, this is really cool. I like this bike. This is like, it fits me perfect. This fits Gothenburg perfect. It's all the small stuff. I mean, we are Swedish, right? We're a little bit more low-key.
Normally, I never ride with the customer, but now as the first day I ride with the customer and see how much he liked the bike. That's, for me, it's special.
Every year when we do the Forged program, we're trying to pick the right builders that can really show the diversity of the platform. Like, all the builders took it in so many different directions and really showed what this platform can do. All the way from West Coast performance to old school girder to East Coast bar hopper bruiser. They really show that the platform can do it all, which is really awesome. Can't hope for anything else. That's the best thing ever.
I think when it comes to motorcycles, some bikes legitimately have soul. You can see evidence of that when you give it to someone to work on, to customize, to put their own love, energy, and design into a machine. With this iteration of Scout, I think you've seen how different you can make the bike and how much you can bring your own soul, your own style, your own spirit into the machine. So, yeah, Scout's got soul. That's what's up.